Welcome to Camden Yards, everybody, as another glorious year of baseball kicks off here. The 2029 season, if I have my years correctly, starts today with a Cy Young caliber matchup between Garrett Crochet and Tarek Skubal. Again, thank you so much for joining us. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff as we embark on another adventure with the Boston Red Sox. After making back-to-back World Series, winning one just a couple of years ago, didn't make the playoffs last year, and there's still a ton to do. If you thought, oh, he won a World Series, all his players are up, he's just going to kind of run through, clearly that hasn't been the case. We've been struggling. Last year was a struggle. This year, hopefully, is not a struggle. We did go out there and get a guy like Riley Green, who is not represented on this list, but Theo Gillen is for some reason. Just a spoiler alert, Theo Gillen will not be represented in any of those lines. But either way, we are underway here in Baltimore. Tarek Skubal will be tossing the pill. 3.06 ERA in 200 innings last year. And a Cy Young caliber season. Didn't quite bring home the award like he did in 2024. But he will start this year hot with a strikeout on Riley Green. The man we gave a whole bunch of money to. What was it? 170 million, 200. I think it's 7 years, 200 or so. We gave him, so starts off with a strikeout. That's great. Devers flies out to right field, and that will do it for the first inning. So bats can't get going early against Skubal, which we're probably in for a very, very, very long day. But Garrett Crochet will try to make it a long day for Westberg, Foscue, Contreras, and the rest. Garrett Crochet hasn't made an all-star team with us. Did make one in real life in 2024, but obviously the series starts in 2025. 215 strikeouts. He just strikes out everybody, which is awesome. But a 3.39 ERA. He's had Cy Young World Series all-star caliber season. Just hasn't cashed in that check yet. He also matches Skubal with a 1-2-3 inning in the first, and we send things up to the middle of our order, see if they can get anything going against Skubal. But yeah, Crochet has been nasty this whole series, as advertised. Very glad we gave him that big extension to begin the series. Big swing and a miss on the sweepers. Kerstad goes down swinging. Imagine how not good we would have been without him. I mean, he doesn't really have that big partner to go in the rotation like he did with Sandy Alcantara. Still mad that Sandy Alcantara spurned us and went to the Guardians for no reason. But maybe we'll pick him up next offseason, or maybe there's some other fish next offseason that we go out and get. Skubal, unfortunately, won't be available next offseason. I would love to have Tarek Skubal on our team. So he strikes out Ceddanne Rafaela, and Garrett Crochet immediately gives a bomb to Colton Cowser, who's a very, very fine player. Cowser, the Utah Street, 414 feet right field, up over that big wall they have out there, and the Orioles are on the board first. Not quite the list of no names to hit home runs off Crochet in this series. Cowser is pretty decent. And in this game is going to end up being pretty decent. But, yeah, home run by Crochet, not great. 3-2 count, 2 out, 1 on, and Crochet does get out of the inning. So, just one home run given up, 1 run given up by Crochet. That goes to Colton Cowser. And now we've got to see if our bats can get going here as we enter the 4th inning. And in the top of the 4th, a 3-0 count. No base runners yet until Devers draws the 4-pitch walk. Beautifully done by Devers to give us our first base runner, but still looking for that first hit. Tristan Casas, who got a lot of hits last year before he inevitably got injured until he inevitably got hurt. And he'll sauce one the other way, and that will be our first base hit of the season. So no perfect game and no hitter against us. Whew, good. You never want to do that, especially game 1 of the season. Ashton Fuqua with 2 on, 2 down, 1-0 count. He lines this one into left field, and there is Teoscar Hernandez, the 6-time Red Sox, no-time Red Sox. If you know, you know. And that is it for the inning. Orioles still ahead 1-0. We do get our first 2 base runners and get our first base knock of the afternoon. So, little victory. That's how both these pitchers have been playing so far. 4 innings each, 4 strikeouts each, 1 extra walk from Skubal, 1 earned run, and an extra hit on what's-his-face's side. And then in the 5th, a slider left hanging. Alex Bregman, he'll go bang it. Doesn't have the best stats against lefties, but goes into Baltimore and finds the home run spot. 400-ish feet later, 397, I think, is the official. 104 off the bat. Exactly a guy like Skubal, if he does make a mistake, you have to go out and get it. And Crochet ends up getting Hauser there with the strikeout, the 6th strikeout of the day. Heriberto Hernandez is up next. And there's the home run against the jobber. Heriberto Hernandez, Himiberto, he goes way deep, 442 feet. And the first career major league hit by Heriberto Hernandez. Oh boy. I think we had Heriberto Hernandez for a little bit in the Rockies series as like a depth outfielder. And he's coming out and saying, hey, why the hell didn't you fucking play me? I could have done this for you in Coors, but he's going to be doing this in Baltimore. And on the 81st pitch of Garrett Crochet's day, he'll be flown out to Roman Anthony, and that will end the inning. But another bomb by the Baltimore Orioles. Heriberto Hernandez this time, his first career round tripper, so I guess congratulations to him. And this tight pitchers duel gets a little tighter for the Red Sox offense, and they do nothing with it. We're going to go to Luis Perales making his major league debut here. Again, this is a guy that is a starter, but we felt that, hey, we obviously have no room for him in the rotation, so let's throw him out there in the bullpen. He has some nasty strikeout stuff. We'll see how well he does. First out is recorded. Justin Foscue steps up. Second out is recorded as Christian Campbell fires on. Looking for a big year from Christian Campbell. Hopefully he can deliver that for us. And then 1-2 count. William Contreras ain't quite strikeout number 1, but he is another flyout, and Roman Anthony is there to put it away. So 1-2-3 inning. A perfect first frame from Luis Perales. Hopefully he can continue to do that. And again, the foreigner order are due up again. But they can't do anything with it, as it is Heston Kjerstad trying to give Baltimore an extra run. Rafaela cuts it off perfectly. They are going to test the arm of Castro. And what a beautiful relay. Ceddanne Rafaela, the best defensive center fielder we have in the sport, tracks it down, perfect route, gets to it quickly, able to fire it into shortstop with a cannon from the dirt to the dirt. Castro only has to back up a foot or two, and then a dime to Ashton Fuqua. Not too much speed around the bases. Here's the ump cam view, and yeah, got him easily as Kobe Mayo trying to test his luck. He is out. And then Perales gets the pop-up from Hernandez and gets out of the jam. A little traffic here for Perales, as it took a little windy road here in the 7th inning, but we were able to get out of it. Jeff Hoffman's going to come in and spell Tarek Skubal, and you know Roman Anthony, we've seen multiple times him beat Jeff Hoffman finally gets Roman Anthony. There's been multiple occasions where we've seen Roman Anthony kind of take Hoffman to the woodshed. This is not one of those times. Strikeout there, a strikeout there, as Christian Campbell just watching that pitch down the middle. Soup Dog, what you doing? And watch this right down the middle. And probably was guessing slider, and that sinker it was showing enough, then just cut back inside and kind of froze him. And then there's the slider. Ceddanne Rafaela swings and misses there. So 1-2-3 inning from Hoffman. Justin Stayin gets one off the noggin here, and he is going to have to come out of this ball game. So we bring in Justin Stayin for like one pitch, and he's already out of the game. We had to bring in a new arm that is not fresh, and Andrew Nardi is it. He's the only one warming up, and we're like, all right, we don't want to bring in a cold player, so let's just bring in Nardi and see what he got. They basically begged us to sign him. He was really, really good with Miami last year, and he's going to get the final out needed here on a stinger to Alex Bregman. So it keeps us in this game, still just 2-1 as we go into the late innings here. As the end of the 8th, last chance. We got Green, Castro, and Devers. And who else but Garrett Whitlock? These are the numbers he threw last year for our team. Wanted to keep Whitlock around, but going after Riley Green, seeing that he wanted 10-ish, 9-ish, 10-ish million dollars. It made sense. He was worth it. But we just felt like, hey, we have some really good bullpen pieces. We can probably get younger and cheaper in that area, and that's what we ended up doing. Riley Green, first hit as a member of the Boston Red Sox, and hopefully not the last, as he gets us going. And we're going to bring in Marcelo Meyer off the bench in the his regular season debut in a 2-2 count. Whitlock delivering the pitch. Green at first base. And Marcelo Meyer liftoff. Off the bench, comes in and gives us the lead. 360 feet, spoiling the debut of Garrett Whitlock. Sleeper agent. And Marcelo Meyer and Christian Campbell both need pretty big years. We saw the big breakout from Roman Anthony last year. Still waiting on it from these two. And what a start to the season. Marcelo Meyer lift off central as we take the lead and keep it going. Ashton Fuqua with Yennier Cano. Again, Yennier Cano saved 60-plus games last year. They went to Garrett Whitlock, maybe just to rub it in our face and be like, hey, we got your stud reliever. He's going to shove it down your dick hole. But no, we give it right back to him. And 3-2 count. Bregman, he's going to watch it. So here we go. We're having a tough inning for Yennier Cano. 1-2 count. Roman Anthony. Other way. This is sinking fast. A dive by Teoscar. He can't get it. Fuqua stops for a second. He heads home. The throw does not come in to the plate, and an extra insurance run as Roman Anthony gets on the hit column for the first time and drives in a run. Again, a fast sinking liner. Teoscar read it beautifully. Just the dive. Lucky for him, he was able to get a glove on it. If that one kept rolling, we might have definitely multiple runs on the board score. They're scared of Christian Campbell. They're going to bring up Ceddanne Rafaela, who is 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Obviously, a very, very the right call to make. And first pitch swinging, he pops it up. Kobe Mayo is over there playing first base, and there he is. All right, so we do take the lead and add one more as well. Hernandez, Mayo, Kjerstad, all three of those guys can leave the building. So we got to be very, very, very careful. But now we get to rub it in. We get to bring in their former closer and the 2023 reliever of the year, Felix Bautista, fresh off a 1-year, $10.7 million extension we gave him after the All-Star break a season ago. Here he is, 3-2 count, drops the hammer, and Hernandez is the first casualty of inning number 9 here in game number 1. Mayo, 2-2 count, 1 for 3. He blasts it left field. Green going back. It's over the wall. Never been more thankful for the Roman Anthony insurance run than I am right now. Oh boy, did we need that. If that was a tied game, I would have cried in real life when I played this game a while ago. I would have cried. Kobe Mayo, he doesn't quite tie this game up, but does put a run on the board for the Orioles. Kjerstad, he sauces it past Meyer, who is in now defensively for Rodolfo Castro. And now it's getting scary. It's getting sticky. Shout out to the creator. And Colton Cowser already has a home run, is facing off against a righty now, and jams him inside with a fastball. Popped up. Marcelo Meyer is there. Okay, so we're 1 out away from getting out of this, and it's Hernandez on the ground. Campbell, a nice diving stop, goes to the short way to second base. It is in time, and your Boston Red Sox are victorious on opening day 2029. Oh, and in real life, watching the Red Sox, they just gave up a game-tying home run. Roll this Chapman, what are you doing? All right, lovely. Soxception here. on the Tisbury 33 Games channel. 4-3 Red Sox win here against the Orioles. Hopefully they pull this one out in Philadelphia. Really, really, really needed it. I am recording this the night before, so if you are following along in real life, you know how much we need this to go our way. Against Baltimore, again, we're going to play a couple of games, or jump in here a couple of games in this series, and we have a moment here in the 5th inning or so, trying to just build some early momentum here. Down 2-3. Kyle Bradish in the game. Ceddanne Rafaela here to hit. Got 2 runners on, no out here in the 5th. See what we can do. Rafaela, first pitch swinging. This one is into right field, and that will not fall. And not deep enough. Probably maybe try to bunt him over there, with Ceddanne Rafaela just not being the best of bats and what we've seen from him. But Riley Green, he gets a sinker, middle, left field, opposite way, and that goes. Riley Green, his first home run as a member. Ooh, excuse me, I burped. As a member of the Boston Red Sox. 102 or 101 off the bat, 390 feet later. And Riley Green already showing up big time here in this one early on in this season for the Boston Red Sox. And already worth every penny of that $200 million. Alex Bregman, he had a home run. He had a round tripper in his first game yesterday. He's going to put this one on the ground, and that will do it for Bregman's at bat. Rafael Devers, 0-2 count. Batted a smooth 400, 2 for 2 today, and does swing and miss on the slider under the zone. So, we take the lead off of the big fly from Riley Green. Is now 5-3. This game flipped on its head. And we'll continue simulating. We'll jump back in. Andrew Nardi here, bottom 6. Lefty on lefty. 1 out. 2 runners on, both in scoring position. Jackson Holliday swings and misses on the slider. And he's down. And then William Contreras, 0-1. Campbell, the dive. Up to his feet. Oh, saves a run. Christian Campbell defensively showing out. What you like to see. Hopefully, stuff like this builds his confidence. It made a real nice play to end the game in Game 1 of the year. Here in Game 2 of the year, Game 3, no matter what, I don't forget what it is. Making a nice play to save a run, and then we will end up winning this one eventually. So, big job, a good job by Christian Campbell there to save a run in the 6th inning. Good job by the offense putting up, especially Riley Green, putting up that home run in the 5th inning, and it ended up being a 6-4 Red Sox win. Simeon Wood-Richardson picks up the win. Felix Bautista gets his second save as many nights, and we start the season off 2-0. And let's have one more moment against the O's. We are going for the sweep. A 4-game sweep to start the season would be nice. I'm just saying, it would be nice. Jackson Holliday up, A.J. Puck throwing the pill here. 1-0 count. And go fastball low. Campbell dives, keeps it from the going into the outfield, but can't quite come up and make the play. But we'll keep Holliday there at first base. And brings up William Contreras. Is really, really good against lefties. We need a ground ball. Is exactly what we get. Campbell, Meyer, Casas. There you go. 4-6-3 double play to end things here in the 7th. Strands, the bases loaded. Great defensive play by the Red Sox to keep the Orioles off the board here in game number 4 of the year. Return to simulating, and here we go. A moment against Will Vest. Marcelo Meyer already has another home run on his young season. Can he do something with it here? Meyer hits this high and deep center field. Casas rounding the... Oh, what a dive! Colton Cowser! No, sir! That was Jim Edmonds-esque. Look at that. Straight back. Wouldn't have been a home run, but that would have been a lead. Marcelo Meyer trying to come up clutch, and Colton Cowser just ripping it from him. That's brutal. Later on, in the 8th inning, Kopech against Kjerstad. Kjerstad flies it out to center field. Rafaela able to perch under it, and just with his arm, he pulls through, even from all the way out there. Scared runners. With the relay between him and Myers, really, really good defensively. Carlos Narvaez misses that almost home run ball as I'm commentating the actual real game, but then Cowser strikes out. So Kopech gets Cowser, stares him down a little bit. Flex on him, son. Love to see it. And Kopech fired up. We are going to return to simulating, and here we go. Will Vest again, another former Red Sox was on our team last year. Kind of just like the Andrew Nardi situation, was like, hey, I want to play for your baseball team. And I was like, hey, okay. Don Rafaela stings it to center field, and that will allow the runner to tag up at least. So a productive out, 1 out in the inning, and a runner on third base as we try to threaten the Baltimore Orioles and pick up a potential win here. Carlos Narvaez, the captain, 3-2 count, and misses on the fastball outside of the zone. Should have let it go. Would have been a ball 4 situation, but gotta protect the plate, and he thought that was good enough to swing at. So now all of a sudden 2 outs mean a base hit. Riley Green, can you do something for me? And hits it decently hard, a little bit late on it, but not enough to get down. Run will not score, and leadoff double goes for naught as Will Vest gets out of another jam for the Orioles. See what the simulating has for us here, and again, Will Vest out there yet again here in extra innings. Same situation, obviously Ghost Runner starts on second base. Can we bring in the run? Would love to do that. Bregman into center field. This could do it. Riley Green rounding third base, coming home. Cowser again? No! Colton Cowser, another fantastic defensive play. Pedro Leoning me. If you know, you know. Who remembers that Pedro Leon game? Yeah, watch this. Boom! That's a bullet. 1 hopper, 2 hopper right into the glove, and then they lay down the tag. Couple outs later, we have Costas, a 1-2 count. Yenier Cano in the game, and he misses on the circle change. Nasty, filthy, gross. And that is going to do it. We do not score at all. Luis Perales, able to strand the runner at third base, so they don't score either. Perales fired up. A big strikeout from the rookie in a tough situation to put him in. But he comes out and he ends up winning, the matchup for us. So good on him. Good on him. And looking for a big sweep here. In the 11th inning, Ceddanne Rafaela with 2 on. He is late on this fastball, and we don't score another run, unfortunately. So ball back in Baltimore's court, and they're able to just one swing of the bat tear this game off. And that's almost exactly what they do. But again, the 11th Perales clutches up again. What a great start to the youngster's career. 2 extra innings, and he's out there absolutely killing it. You love to see it. And now can we get something going on our end? No, we cannot. And then that is where the clock strikes midnight. Curveball was hung, and Jackson Holliday into center field. Walk-off home run. Sigh. Can't really get mad at Luis Perales. You have 3 extra innings and you don't score. And again, that's me playing this game. We've seen this multiple times. We're getting extras. We just can't score. We have multiple 12, 13 inning games on this channel already because I just can't move a runner up with 3 outs to do so. Sigh, anger. But yeah, Jackson Holliday. Yeah, maybe this is the at-bat that really kicks his career into full swing here. And yeah, the Baltimore Orioles avoid the sweep. And they take us down. And now we're on to the New York Yankees. Always, always, always fun when we play these bums. Gotta be respectful when you got the anthem going, I guess, right? I guess. Anyway, we have the New York Yankees coming to town for the first time, our home opener, and again, our Yankees opener. We always love to play that first game against the Yankees. We hate these motherfuckers. Here's a nice little shot of Fenway Park. Was that Jersey Street? That's beautiful. Yankees, Red Sox, another edition in a storied rivalry. As Boog Shambi, Chris Singleton on the call. You won't hear them. You'll hear the angelic voice of yours truly, moi. And again, they're going to show us that Theo Gillen's going to get 4.5 WAR at some point. Yeah, Alex Bregman at third, dog. We're good. Noriyashi coming off a frankly snubbed Rookie of the Year-esque campaign last year. Wasn't even a top 3 finalist, which he definitely should have been in the top 3. A 4.06 ERA at 170 professional innings is nothing to scoff at, especially for a rookie. And so far, takes down the New York Yankees lineup 1, 2, and 3. So good for him getting the clean inning here on a dreary Fenway Park evening. Riley Green, Alex Bregman, and Rafael Devers here against Josiah Gray, a 4.61 ERA. Last year in just 3 games started. Looks like you came out of the bullpen a little bit as well with 27 innings total. And what a time to be alive. Slider Devers gone. Home run Rafael Devers. He's chasing 400 this year. Needs what? 16, 17, 18-ish home runs to get 400 his career. Already has 3 so far for the first week of the season. And that one is dead central. Not an easy place to home run in this ballpark by any means. We get on the board first, 1-0. Then another cutter right down the middle. Casas smokes it, and Gray's lucky that that one wasn't lifted for a home run. And it moves things on to our number 5 hitter, that being Action Fuqua, who's hitting 273. Again, don't really want him batting 5th, but just by nature of how the lineup kind of works, we do have him there. I don't hate having him here. I think his plate skills work in this. You know, his skill set works 5, 6, 7. Much rather him 6 or 7, but I guess we'll have him 5. Move on to the top of the second inning. Jose Ramirez, a new signing for the Bronx Bombers. He draws the walk, and he is the first base runner of the day for New York. Then Jason Dominguez, the Martian, as Ramirez is gone. Casas stabs it on the hit and run, and it is a double play. So big defensive play there by Casas in the Red Sox. We keep the score 0-1. In the third, fastball. You saw that little ride to the fastball, hit to the corner, and Spencer Jones. Strike 3, you're out. Boom. Roasted. Got him. See ya. Have fun. Pick things up in the bottom of the third. Finally, an offensive highlight. Riley Green using the monster to his advantage. It's going to split the outfielders. He has 2 bases written all over it. Extra base hit for Riley Green. His first double. We saw his first hit, first home run, first double as a Red Sox. Pretty neat. Devers through the right side, and they're going to test the arm of Judge. The throw is in time, but on the wrong side of the plate. Green is going to slide in there. The ball trickled away anyway. It is 2-0, courtesy of Rafael Devers. Getting both of those runs in. Another, this time a 4-seamer that just caught too much of the zone, and Devers absolutely bodies 4-seamers. And, Ashton Fuqua, wish he had that one back. Timed it up good. You see the PCI, or the plate, the swing data. Data? I'm a data guy. I don't know why I just said data. I'm a data guy. Do you say data or data? I say data. Anyway, the swing data said that we had it timed up perfectly. Hanging slider just obviously got under it. And so is baseball. Whatever. Third strikeout by Hayashi. Nasty, nasty, nasty pitch. Brings up Oswald Peraza. And the first pitch to him is smacked down the line. Bregman gives it a dive, but right under his glove. Riley Green plays it off the 3-10 sign. Toss into second base is not in time. And the first base hit goes for 2 bases. Oswald Peraza finally gets the Yankees in the hit column. But we take care of Vlad Guerrero with the slider to get him chasing. Fourth strikeout by Hayashi. Is having a little bit of an inefficient night so far. 57 pitches to this point, or now his 60th pitch. And Judge is going to get split Anthony and Rafaela. That will be the first run of the day for the Yankees, and that does pop up over the bullpen wall for a ground rule double. Judge had 2 good years, but definitely not Aaron Judge years. And you've seen the regression with him in game, and finally looking to have another all-star level, MVP level season here later on in his career. We hope he doesn't do it, but he very much might well. And the comebacker Hayashi is played, and that will do it for the inning. Christian Campbell, this is carrying. Judge can't get there, and a one-hopper into the stands. Second double of the year for Christian Campbell. Big swing by Soup. Brings up Ceddanne Rafaela, hitting 053, 052 for the season. Yeah, that's not getting any better. A really rough start. Oh, wait, but it pulls Guerrero off the bag. An error on Jose Ramirez. And again, that's an easy out to make. Then they're going to make him pay. Riley Green off his shoe tops. Run scores. Look at where that ball was. He just swung. I should have been struck out. I had no business connecting with that. My bad. Whatever. 3-2 count. Alex Bregman. Runners are off. And Bregman, center field. This is deep. Is this going to clip the wall? No, it will not. Right in front of the Gravel Town. Which, fun fact, for any of my non-Red Sox, that Gravel Town, there's no sign that says Gravel Town. But they've had it here in this game forever. I remember in MLB 09 The Show, they had the Gravel Town thing. Either way, Dominguez is going to dump a leadoff single into left field, and a 3-1 ball game now. Red Sox leading as Hayashi is trying to get out of this game, and yeah, they are going to take him out of this game. There is weather in the area. It's going to be like an hour, so we're going to get a fresh arm out here, and that's going to be Simeon Woods Richardson. And let me tell you, I wish I didn't have to get a fresh arm out there. Because the first batter he faces, Brendan Lowe, gets the strikeout on the slider. Nasty pitch. Good for me. I'm feeling good. Feeling sexy. Love to see it. Simeon Woodridson, really hope that he can we put him in like an actual bullpen role. He's not just like the long relief. Oh, here we go. Austin Wells ties this ball game up. A little bit of a cheapie there, 360 feet down the line left field. Probably a home run everywhere, but does get up over the 37 feet required to get up over the Green Monster. And he beat it by a decent amount. Todd Cook, the leadoff man, swings and misses the fastball. But Simeon Wood Richardson comes in and gives up the lead. It is now 3-3 Yankees tie this ball game up on one swing of the bat. Tristan Casas, he goes deep left field, looking up as the left fielder. That one's gone. An absolute frozen rope the other way. Casas deep for the first time this year. An absolute piss missile over the monster into the seats there. And it's 4-3. They show a 2-time home run derby champion Aaron Judge. I wonder if that graphic's going to make me want to pull my hair out. Yep, it will. Foreshadowing to the nth degree. And 405 feet, 100 miles off the bat. Not the most impressive Judge home run you'll ever see in the game or in real life, but one that broke my back for sure. Pick things up in the bottom of the 6th inning. Marcelo Meyer He laces one down the line. This is going to hook and won't quite get over the wall in the air, but will pop up over after the bounce. And Marcelo Meyer has himself a double. Leave that pitch over the middle. He's going to do damage with it. It's exactly what happens. And Judge can't track it down. But can Ceddanne Rafaela come through? Ceddanne Rafaela comes through. Holy Mick said it best. If you need a hit, Rafaela will get one. If he doesn't, if you don't need a hit, he is largely uninterested. Very interested here in the 6th inning against our rivals and puts us back on top. Can we stay on top? That will be, to be seen. 2 for 3 on the day for Riley Green. Make it 3 for 4. This one gets down, and Spencer Jones takes a tumble. That allows Rafaela to scoot all the way home. Another double by Riley Green. Another RBI by Riley Green. And the second double of his day. 3 for 4 on the evening. And a pair of runs driven in by number 31 as well. Our new left fielder, our new superstar left fielder. Have the likes of Rice, Williams, Yastrzemski, Manny Ramirez, even Jason Bay had an elite season and a half out there as well. He's asked to continue in that lineage, and I think he can do it as a superstar left fielder, especially with the bat. Tristan Acosta swings and misses at the fastball, very up high in the zone. Would have been a walk, but I guess you can't win them all. And that will do it for the inning. In the top of the 8th, I believe, if I'm reading correctly. I can see we do have A.J. Puck out there. And Spencer Jones gets a single, immediately gets caught stealing because he's an asshole. Love to see it. Oswald Peraza, swing and miss because he's also an asshole. There we go. I love it. I hate the Yankees. I hope you do too. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So, we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Ceddanne Rafaela, he gets one past the diving second baseman. This one's going to go all the way into the triangle. Rafaela hits second base. By the time the ball gets picked up, that is a triple for Ceddanne. And a runner on third base. No out here against our rivals. And nothing doing here. 2 outs. And then Devers. It gets knocked down, throw over to first base, and he got him. So we have runner on third, no out. Cannot bring him home. That's unfortunate. If we just got that at bat one batter earlier, it would have been a run. But we are going to bring in Felix Bautista, try to close things down. Love this. In the game, they have his actual walkout, which is the whistle from the character Omar from The Wire, which is a Baltimore-based show, and Omar was fire in that show. If you have not seen The Wire and you are over 18 years old, go watch The Wire. The Wire is fun. If you have a Max account, HBO account, go watch The Wire. Swing and a miss. See ya. Vlad Guerrero wouldn't want to be ya. Aaron Judge, you suck. Bregman's better. Throw on to first base. Plenty of time. And can we get the final out? Close things down. Jose Ramirez, Chopper, Meyer, there. Casas loves it. Red Sox win. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful start for the Red Sox this season. We're going to keep it going. We're going to check in with Rafael Devers as he play the next 2 games here against the Yankees and try to really give ourselves a nice little lead early on as we beat the Yankees here. Next night, here we are at the Fens. Again, Rafael Devers, Yankees killer, comes up. We're down by 1. He has 2 on. No outs. Max Fried pitching for the Bombers, and Devers is going to pop this one up, and that is going to do it. Again, Rafael Devers, very good, very much on the Red Sox as you see right now. In real life, he's not on the Red Sox, and that hurts my head. Here in the 6th inning, he finally gets the better of Fried. Is going to hit off of the green, and a run will come in to score because of it. But yeah, Devers is nasty in this game. Obviously, we've seen he's an MVP. He's an MVP candidate every year. With the bat alone, he produces 4 to 6 WAR. He's on the verge of 400 home runs this year, and we're going to watch him hit it at some point this year. Whether it's soon or a little bit later on is to be determined, but he's just so fantastic. He walks, doesn't strike out a whole bunch. He hits dingers, hits doubles, drives in runs, hits for a high average, just everything you want in a hitter and more. He knows how to use the left field as instrumented there. He is going to try to test Judge here. Blows past the stop sign. Poor decision by Raffy. Would have been first and third, no out, and a real good chance to bring the run in. But alas, I was pushing it. We tested Judge before a little bit earlier, and we got away with it. Don't quite get away with it here. But yeah, just how fun it is to play Rafael Devers in this game is an understatement. He hits fastballs so hard. You know I struggle with fastballs, especially fastballs with velocity. But he's basically the best hitter against righties in the entire game. I think 99 contact, 97 power. Like, there just isn't any better hitter against that hand in this statistically. Even at 70 clutch, so in those moments, he's not too terrible. We did not win this game. Maybe that throw at home plate is the difference there, but we keep it. We come back here the next night. It says 386 the career home runs. We're 14 away. I think we have 3 on the year. He absolutely smokes this fastball from Luis Gil. And starts off his 4th inning with a double. We are tied 1-1. Trevor Story just gave us the lead in extra innings. I can't believe it in real life. Devers goes back to the well, back into the gap, this time a little bit more on the ground, but is able to split everybody. That is a double for him. And see if we can get a rally going. The Yankees up 5-1 against us. Don't like that. Don't like that one bit. But absolute frozen rope by Rafael Devers. 6-3. Drew Rasmussen out, and he beats the shift the other way. Also, Devers hitting like 500 right now. Absolute scorching start to his season and this series, but the Yankees do hold on and win. So we will wrap up the video in just a moment here. That's going to do it for the gameplay, but the Yankees come in and take 2 out of 3. Hopefully we end or fast forward through the month a little bit better. But it sucks to see the Yankees come home and take some stuff out off of us. But we played really well. Got some cool highlights. After this Yankees series and didn't really go well. We went 1-5, and especially after a really hot start to the season for the first 5 games or so. We are 1-7 since then. 1-8 since then. Yeah, not great. Either way. We will be taking on Baltimore, Milwaukee, Detroit, Atlanta, Kansas City, and a little bit of Tampa Bay as we probably wrap up April next time. Let's just check on early season stuff. Riley Green fitting in just nice with that power. Alex Bregman needs to see a little bit more from him. Rafael Devers, the greatest hitter alive, even though, oof, I hate that they've updated the player card. I hate my life. Every day I'm reminded on how bad it is. 32 years old, he is probably going to start seeing some regression. And that's just going to be fine. And I like that. You know, this is a contract that, yeah, all these contracts end up being assholes. So I like to see that we're able to kind of get to a point where we're going to see these contracts become a hindrance at points, potentially. So that's very interesting to me. Tristan Casas, he is doing okay, a little bit of power, but nothing really too crazy. Fuqua struggling. Robin Anthony doing okay. Christian Campbell, yes, fine. Marcelo Meyer doing really, really well. And then Cedar Rafaela, just not great either. Pitching-wise, Garrett Crochet doing Garrett Crochet stuff. Drew Thorpe struggling, Brian Bayo struggling, Gavin Stone struggling, and Norihashi struggling. Our rotation just getting beat up if you're not named Crochet. Perales, good. Slayton, not great. Simeon Woods Richardson, good. Zach Kelly, okay. Andrew Nardi, fine. Michael Kopech, good. AJ Puck, outstanding. And Felix Bautista, So So mixed bag so far. It is early in the season, but we don't want to have this 5-8 record with us for too long. We'll see how next episode goes. And again, probably a couple player locks. Obviously, this Detroit series with Riley Green we're going to be probably jumping in with. And maybe we play a game or two here or there. Again, early in the season, we'll kind of check back at the end of April and kind of see how this is going. And again, we want to make the playoffs. We made financial jumps to make the playoffs potentially. Let's get it done. We'll see you next time here at Tisbury 33 Games. I'm Cody Shalfu. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. See you next time.